At 80 years old, I'm stepping into a role that carries immense weight. As Donald Trump's special envoy for Ukraine and Russia, I'm tasked with navigating a conflict that has claimed countless lives. My experience from Vietnam to Iraq has taught me that diplomacy is as crucial as military strategy. The promise of ending this war in just 48 hours may sound ambitious, but it's a challenge I'm ready to tackle. We need to find common ground, engage in honest dialogue, and push for peace. The stakes are high, and the world is watching. Let's work together to turn this promise into reality.
Today, I'm thrilled to announce the appointment of General Keith Kellogg as my assistant and special envoy for Ukraine and Russia. With a distinguished military career and invaluable experience in national security during my first term, General Kellogg embodies the principle of peace through strength. His leadership will be crucial as we navigate these complex challenges. Together, we will work tirelessly to ensure America and the world are safe again. It's time to restore stability and security on the global stage. Kellogg has been a steadfast ally of Trump on defense issues, serving as National Security Advisor to Mike Pence and leading the National Security Council staff. After Michael Flynn's resignation amid the Russiagate scandal, Kellogg stepped in as Trump's security advisor, albeit briefly. Since retiring in 2003, he's transitioned into the private sector, taking on roles with companies like Oracle, Cubic, and CACI International, all closely tied to the Pentagon. His journey reflects a deep commitment to national security, navigating the complex landscape of politics and defense.
As president of the Center for American Security at the America First Policy Institute, I've had the privilege of shaping a vision for national security that resonates with the values of the populist right. Our work, including Project 2025, lays out a bold defense strategy aimed at prioritizing American interests. We focus on strengthening our military, securing our borders, and fostering energy independence. It's about putting America first in every decision, ensuring that our policies reflect the needs of our citizens. This isn't just a plan, it's a commitment to a safer, more prosperous future for all Americans.
3 years have passed since Russia invaded Ukraine, a tragedy that many believe could have been avoided. Kellogg argues that this conflict stems from President Biden's chaotic foreign policy and lack of strong leadership. He emphasizes that to end this war, we need an America-first approach. It's a call for decisive action, highlighting the importance of effective leadership on the global stage. The stakes are high, and the world is watching as we navigate these turbulent waters. Strong leadership is essential to restore peace and stability.
Kellogg's plan is bold. The U.S. would leverage military aid to push Ukraine towards peace talks. Imagine this, threatening to cut off support unless Ukraine sits down to negotiate. Meanwhile, Russia would feel the heat too, knowing that increased U.S. backing for Ukraine could escalate the conflict. The idea is to freeze the current fighting lines, creating a ceasefire that holds. And crucially, Ukraine's NATO membership? Off the table for now. It's a delicate dance, but could this be the path to stability in the region?
These are incredibly tough conditions for President Zelensky to swallow. Accepting them feels like surrendering, especially when it means ceding eastern regions that Moscow has seized by force. It's a bitter pill, knowing that even if the U.S. promises to defend Ukraine post-agreement, the cost of peace could mean losing vital territory. The stakes are high, and the pressure is immense. How do you negotiate when every concession feels like a step back? It's a delicate balance between securing a future and protecting national integrity. Since the Russian invasion, the U.S. has committed over $56 billion in security assistance to Ukraine. President Biden is pushing to unlock even more funding, having already forgiven nearly $5 billion in debt. This isn't just about money, it's about strategy. American-made missiles are now empowering Ukrainian forces to hit military targets deep inside Russia. And let's not forget the recent approval for anti-personnel mines, a controversial but critical move in this ongoing conflict. The stakes are high, and the U.S. is deeply invested in Ukraine's fight for sovereignty.
The authorization to use ATACMS missiles is a game changer for Trump's negotiating power. Kellogg makes a solid point here. Biden missed a crucial opportunity. By delaying this decision, we're not just giving Trump a stronger hand, we're also sending a message to our allies and adversaries alike. It's about showing strength and resolve. In international politics, timing is everything, and this could have been a pivotal moment for the Biden administration. Now, we're left wondering how this will play out on the global stage. Will it embolden Trump, or will it push Biden to rethink his strategy? The stakes are high, and the world is watching. Michael Waltz, our newly appointed National Security Advisor, has a monumental task ahead. He praised Keith for his lifelong dedication to defending our nation, emphasizing the urgency of resolving the war in Ukraine. Trump's promise of a peaceful resolution in just 48 hours is bold, to say the least. It's a high-stakes game where diplomacy meets determination. Can they really turn the tide that quickly? The world is watching closely, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Let's see if this new approach can bring about the change we desperately need.